Begin each day with a heart filled with gratitude. Be grateful that you are one step towards your goal than you were yesterday. Today is a new day, a new chance, a new opportunity to continue forward. If your dreams failed yesterday, but you still made it to today, you have a chance to continue to dream and to see that dream come to fruition. There was a time where I was waking up in the back of my Jeep in the parking lot of Walmart somewhere. I'm going to get graphic here, but I'd pee in a styrofoam cup, the Polar Pop cup from Circle K. I'd pee in that and just throw it out. But if I had to go number two, I had to hurry up and get to a convenience store. So it had to be one that was 24 hours. Because, of course, since I wasn't in the actual home, I was always up and alert. So I was up in the wee hours of the night. So it had to be a 24-hour gas station around, just in case. And sometimes I'll be cutting it close. And that cashier, I'll be trying to keep it cool walking past the cashier, trying to hurry up and get to that bathroom before I have an accident. But I'm grateful because this rising, I was able to get up out of my own bed and walk to the bathroom and sit on my own toilet that I'm the only one that occupies. I didn't have to worry about nobody hearing me go number two. Y'all know how that is in public. And I was able to leave out and just come back here and sit down instead of having to put on my clothes, go in the store, and come back out and decide if I'm going to park back at Walmart or go to the park somewhere and try to fall asleep again before it gets too hot when the sun come up. And so I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for where I am and what I have. And just in the midst of your struggles, your problems, in the midst of strife even, there is always a way out. There's always help. But the kicker is, it's not going to come from anyone else. It's going to come directly from you, from in here. Having a heart filled with gratitude, no matter the situation, lets the universe know that you are prime, that you are ready, because you're balanced. Nothing outside of you can move you. Now, I'm not saying be unrealistic about your situation. Like if you're in trouble, or if you are sick, you know what I'm saying? Get the proper help that you need. But at the same time, in here is where the work really is and where it begins and where it'll manifest itself out to where when you go to get that help that you need, everything will be defined and it will line up like this. But just the universe knows that you're ready and that you're prime. I'm reminded of the story of Job, how it began with the devil walking to and fro. And God said, "What you doing?" "I'm looking for someone to devour." God said, "I got somebody for you. If you consider my servant Job." First of all, I know it's just a story, y'all, because what kind of God, what kind of shit is that? Why would your benevolent God help your enemy devour you as a contest or as a test to see if he would denounce him? So anyway, Job lost all his shit, but then he wound up getting it back. But he suffered though. But in the midst of his suffering, he did maintain gratitude. He continued to maintain reverence for God. He didn't curse God. So you just have to have a heart and a mind like that. Even though I know that's easier said than done. Because Job had all kinds of outside forces. His friends telling him, man, you tripping. I would have been shaved my head. I'd be weeping for days, for months. Everybody thought he was tripping, but he maintained his cool. He maintained his balance. Because your inner world has to be stronger than this outer world. The outer world shouldn't have that much of an influence on you to where you change the core of who you are. Not the core of it. It's okay to mold yourself, make adjustments, add subroutines here and there. But the core of who you are should change for nobody. So I just say that to say just maintain a heart of gratitude. Be grateful for whatever. Doing whatever. Because you have to maintain your peace. You spazzing out over a situation is not going to help the situation get any better. You're just going to exert energy, have a bad attitude, and if you do it in front of people, they're going to have a different opinion of you. Then you have to go back to apologize. If you have a good heart, you're going to go back and apologize. But so just to avoid having to apologize and having to make up for your mistakes, just try not to, just keep your mistakes minimal. Now, I don't want to say mistakes as if you're doing something wrong. But if you have an accident is an undesired outcome. So if you have an accident, you'll be able to handle it. Because believe it or not, everything that we are doing, even though we have free will, but everything that we are doing has been scripted by us. Y'all played GTA 5 before. Think about it like that. You wake up and get dressed in the morning, and you go about your day. On GTA 5, I spent an insanely amount of time in Franklin's closet getting him ready for getting the perfect outfit. It's a video game, but that's how engrossed I was into that. So, and that's how we live our own life. We engrossed in our own lives. You with yourself 24/7, spending time with your own thoughts, with your own feelings and emotions. So, you should be the best person, the best go-to person for you, about you. You should know yourself. You should be aware of yourself inside and out. And it's possible. But some of us are afraid to spend time with ourselves. Because when they get too quiet, we get nervous. Because these thoughts start coming in. And that's when the trauma get us. The PTSD get us. So we gotta get distracted and do something else. It'd be too loud in here sometimes. And then it'd be too quiet in here sometimes. So we have to find a balance. Don't be defeated by yourself. Don't be defeated by your own thoughts. You wouldn't let nobody else kick your ass. So don't let yourself kick your ass either. Peace and bliss, tribe.